Guys, in today's video and in today's case study, we put together something that is truly amazing. This is going to be behind the scenes of how we've grown and helped grow this e-commerce brand from $5,000 a month to over $60,000 a month in just under 90 days. Using our growth partner method. And so you can see in February of 2024, this brand was generating $5,000 in sales with a 1.19% conversion rate. And as of April 2024, over the last 30 days, March 12th to April 10th, the brand has generated over $63,000 in sales with a 2.19% conversion rate. And you can quickly see, let me pull up just a quick little video so you can see this is legit. Last 365 days, they've done 350K, right? January, they did 4K. February, they did 5K, right? First month of us running ads, they did 15K in March, and they did 55K in April. You can see in the last 30 days, they did over $63,000 in revenue, guys. This is legit. And as you can see, if I pull back in the month of March, right, just to show you guys the growth, they generated $15,000 in March. We helped them have a massive jump in April, $54,000 in revenue, and brings us back to the last 30 days, or actually the start of May, where we are already 79% ahead of our pace for April. So this brand is on an amazing trajectory as far as scale. And over the last 90 days, as you can see where we started right here. They have done over $93,000 in sales, and legitimately every single KPI in the first 90 days of working with this brand has improved. 214% increase in sales, 48% increase in conversion rate, 147% increase in total orders, and a 54% increase in average order value, and a 42% increase in online store sessions. So we are absolutely crushing it for this brand, and I cannot wait to show you guys the rest of this case study. And so guys, before we go ahead and dive on a little bit deeper, you may know who I am, you may not. I just want to reiterate, my name is Jordan Bazouzi. I'm the CEO and founder at New Reach Media. And well, we are a growth partner. We are one of the fastest growing full service e-commerce marketing agencies based in Canada. And as of last year, we managed over $30 million in yearly revenue for our clients. That's not just what they made, that's what we attributed to our marketing, helping them attribute those sales. And currently, we're about a team of just over 20 across, let me actually go ahead and edit this. I think it's across like 10 countries now. And we operate with 4 growth arms. So paid advertising, email and SMS marketing, conversional optimization, and user-generated content. So let's go ahead and dive in. In today's case study, guys, we're going to be looking at the before and after of the brand, the CRO, the paid traffic, the content, the email and SMS strategy, and the road to their first $100,000 month. So before working with us, guys, I actually have this really cool screenshot where one of our intake form questions is, where do you imagine this project to be in 6 months? Okay, in 6 months. Keep in mind, we're doing this case study just within 90 days of working with one another, and they were hoping to do $30,000 sales a month. Is that too high of a goal? Maybe, but I'm manifesting and excited to see where it goes. Right, you can see before working with us, guys, $5,000 in monthly revenue, $0 spent on ad, 0 email marketing, very, very bleak looking store. And as you can see, after working with us, guys, again, pull up these last 30 days here, $63,000 in revenue with legitimately every KPI improved. So how have we gone ahead and done this? Well, after working with us, guys, currently in the last 30 days, the brand has made over $63,000 in revenue at 182% increase in sales, $54 average order value, 2.19% conversion rate. In the last 30 days, we've generated the brand over $11,000 through email marketing, and we've spent over $10,000 on ads in total. And in the last 30 days, we've began to put our foot on the gas pedal and scale. At this point in time, we've not only just cracked the surface of email and SMS marketing, and we've spent, under a total of $500 on Google. Our expectation with this brand, guys, is that within the next 2 to 3 months, we're going to be cracking $100,000 a month. And I'm going to walk you through that entire process again and build another case study when we get there. So keep an eye out for that. But in terms of conversional optimization, guys, over these last 90 days, right, you can see legitimately every KPI has improved. 48% improvement in conversion rate and a 29% increase in average order value. So how did we do this? Well, the first order of business was to improve the AOV and conversion rate. So simply starting to sell additional products and SKUs, which is just a natural development of the brand. We were able to improve customer navigation and social proof and add risk reversals to the website. And by simply doing this, we were able to improve the average order value to over $54, right? We had added a few upsells and some cart drawer things like that. But overall, this allowed us to have a very juicy profit margin after cost of goods and allowed us to scale using paid acquisition. And this resulted in, like I said, a 29% increase in average order value, just developing new products, new SKUs to upsell to our customers. And then adding social proof and risk reversals was enough to have a 48% increase in conversion rate and get them to 2.06%. Now, guys, when it comes to the paid advertising, I'm not going to make this an entire breakdown and case study of how we were running the ads, etc. This is more of an overview to show you the impact that we might be able to have on your brand. But you'll notice in this screenshot here a difference of 5 different campaigns. But if you look closely, over 80% of that budget is split between just 2 overall campaigns, right? $6,100 spent, $3,700 spent here. Why? These became our designated top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel campaigns overall, right? But the reason that those two took allocation of 80% of the budget, those are our top of funnel campaigns, and that's what we're utilizing to test. And a lot of our testing is done on the creative level, as the product is used by a very broad group of people. So we cycle and test new creatives monthly and use performance and review performance using motion. I'll talk about that more on the next slide. But in the last 30 days for this brand, guys, we've spent $12,800 with a $45,000 return, 3.5x return on ad spend, $17 cost per acquisition on a $54 average order value. So we're printing for this brand right now. And guys, the way that we're printing for this brand right now is not necessarily the Facebook ad account structure. It's actually the creative reporting. And so you'll see I just have a few brief snippets to show you the type of reporting you should be looking at inside of your ads using a tool like Motion. So here, what we're doing is comparing the types of creatives inside of the account to see the difference between the video performance, image performance, dynamic creative performance, and carousel performance. And you can see specifically, we've only spent $600 on this account over the last 90 days. On carousels, $46 cost per acquisition, right? That's a no-no. For us, you can see we spent $9,000 on videos over these last 90 days with a $15 cost per acquisition, 3.99x return on ad spend. So we obviously are scaling a lot of our videos right now. Images are actually performing relatively well at scale. You can see a $27 cost per acquisition, but we might be starting to test dynamic creatives a little bit more frequently, as right now we spent almost equal, right? $5,000 compared to $7,000 on images, but with actually almost a $10 cost per acquisition that is cheaper. So this is a great way to determine what type of creatives are performing best on your account. One of the great ways to figure this out is utilizing a tool like Motion. And you can see we also have creative performance reporting. So you can see the return on ad spend here, the money spent, the cost per acquisition, and we can determine and pass this off. Okay, what photo, what video, what type of creatives are actually performing well inside of our account, as well as passing this off to a creative team. Instead of looking at cost per acquisition, return on ad spend, the team can look at things like hook score, right? So that's going to judge 0 to 100 how well the hook is performing. The watch score, right? So that's going to be the watch through rate. Click score, right? That's obviously going to be the click through rate. And then the convert score, that's going to be the people actually, converting. Where is that cost per acquisition relative to performance? And that way we can go ahead and find, hey, this dynamic creative has a very, very poor click score, but a decent return on ad spend. So what can we do here to improve this? Probably change this up with, looks like a lot of our best performing creatives are videos, right? So that gives us a good telltale sign as to what we need to do month over month, week over week to improve performance on our accounts. And so as we come off the conversation of the content reporting, guys, one of the most important thing is building a content inflow. And if you're going to be running paid ads, especially on Meta, especially on TikTok, like we're going to be doing in the upcoming weeks, you need a large inflow of content. And so, of course, this brand had amazing product photography and even influencer photo shoots. Our current content is very heavy on videos, as you guys saw in some of those screenshots. But the current videos that we were using look something like the example below. So just like a very simple hook, body, call to action. Now, while these are currently performing, our next goal to help this brand get to over $100,000 a month is to introduce performance UGC and our creative framework to continue the inflow of content of what's already working with the brand and with our ads, but with the ability to expand upon new marketing angles, new creatives, new demographics, new customer avatars, so on and so forth. And in the future, we're going to be connecting this brand with a network of creators to their brand, allowing them to skip the issues of poor quality, off-brand, or unwanted content. And not only does this allow us as the agency to control the content that's being created, but also allows us to test an extreme variety of creative, as we can work directly with the creators to produce certain hooks and produce dozens of videos per shoot. And when we create content, again guys, this isn't necessarily going to be a UGC video, but we're creating an overarching video breaking down a hook, problem, failed solution, product intro, features and USPs, product demo, benefits, desired result, and then hooking the customer with a call to action. And this is the type of framework you want to be using when you're creating UGC for your brand. Now, when it comes to retention marketing, guys, right? So their email and SMS, I want to go ahead and show you before what they were doing, right? So $0, $0, $0. Before working with us, there was no email marketing, right? And so over the last 12 months, you can see there's pretty much nothing. Over the last 90 days, on the other hand, once it loads here, you can see we've generated $12,000 in revenue, right? So a 12% jump in, or a 12% attribution to sales, which is great to go ahead and get started. The next, you'll see a 30-day window, which over the last 30 days, we've helped the brand generate over 17% of revenue, and we're slowly starting to scale and get where we need to be. Now, on the next slide, I'm going to show you the after. We've also, right, see, just to kind of show you the variety of over those last 90 days, the difference in the type of emails that we're sending. Right, so 92% of the revenue has been coming through flows, but that's because they've had no email list, right? There is no one to send campaigns to, guys. This is a brand new brand. You have to remember, we started with these guys doing $5,000 a month. They're already at $60,000 a month, and we're increasing the customer list and the email list quite frequently, but the majority of our conversions right now are coming from our abandoned cart flows, welcome series, things like this, because there's not a lot of people to send campaigns to. So you can see, hopefully as the time period changes, right, I'll show this here. We'll switch to a last 30-day window. You can see that jumps from 7% to 7.3%. We're getting a little bit better, but again, and I'll show you on the next slide here, guys, the growth as far as the new subscriber rates. So the brand only has 475 email subscribers currently, but you can see the jump of where we started email marketing there, up 49,000%. As you can see the jump weekly there, right? We're gaining around, about 100 a week currently. And if I look over the last 30 days, right, 371 new subscribers. So we're getting about 10 a day, 211% increase over those last 30 days. And so this is very, very big for us as we continue to grow this brand to their first $100,000 a month. They can probably do so before they have 1,000 email subscribers. Now, the way that we did this and what we're going to be doing to focus on building our subscriber list without busting margins is thinking in the customer's perspective. What's in it for them? That's what you need to be asking yourself. So testing things like the exit intent pop-ups, welcome offer tests, content upgrades. And I just have a ton of different examples here, guys. If you're running a beauty brand, fitness brand, whatever, trying free shipping thresholds, giveaways, VIP programs, user-generated content. With this brand specifically, guys, they do sell jewelry. So what we're probably going to be trying in the next couple months is, getting people on a VIP program, something for like a luxury brand, getting people exclusive deals, access to early sales, things like that. I think that's going to work really, really well to help this brand build their subscriber list. And then simply, guys, the road to $100,000 a month. What this is going to look like is identifying the right influencers to work with for either collab products or some sort of collaboration. You're going to want to be doing targeted selection. So meticulously selecting influencers who resonate with the brand's, vibe and engage with the following that already matches the target demographic. And then, doing a diverse influencer pool. So tapping into a variety of influencers, from micro influencers with niche audiences to, some larger audiences that we're going to start looking into running white label ads for this brand. And then we're also going to be starting to use affiliate marketing with Social Snowball. This has a great seamless integration with Shopify that allows us to convert customers into the affiliate program at the end of every sale and automatically refer people with a link. So definitely go ahead and check that out if you haven't used something like that. And we're not a partner with them. It's just an awesome app, if I'm honest. And then over this next couple months, guys, our CRO goal is to reach a $65 average order value with around a 2.5% conversion rate over the next 365 days. We're going to be running exclusive promotions, right? Influencers are going to be equipped with exclusive discount codes, things like that, creating a sense of urgency and exclusivity, as well as, we're going to be acquiring a ton of new customers and expanding brand reach by using a lot of influencers and affiliates over this next couple months. And as far as improving the conversion optimization, I have 44 guaranteed increased conversion optimization tips that I've actually dropped a video on my YouTube. These are the small things that we're handing off to the client for them to go ahead and implement or have or to bring us on for CRO, which we likely will, so we can go ahead and start implementing the changes for this brand to, like I said, reach a $65 AOV and a 2.5% conversion rate. And guys, that brings us to the end of our case study. Nice, sweet, short, and simple. If you want to work with our team, either for paid ads, email and SMS marketing, conversion optimization, or user-generated content, apply below this video. Share this with someone who's going to find value in this case study, because taking a brand from $5,000 a month to over $60,000 a month in a 90-day period is no simple feat. If you guys have any questions about this case study or the process or any of the strategies we used, feel free to leave a comment or shoot me a message. But as I mentioned, thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in working with my team, as I mentioned, the link is below this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.